Today, I'm just gonna basically mention about the real reason why I want to have this group of people or people coming together. In my life, and I'm sure that in your life, you experience the same thing over and over again wherever you go in the world. A lot of people are living their life in a very hurry and desperate manner. Do you agree? Everybody is stressed about living their life. People really do not know what is right and wrong in life. Does it make sense? Everybody thinks that they have to work, and in order to work, they have to be educated in school system. And they study hard in order to go to the right school, and they study hard when they get into that right school in order to graduate with good scores so they can find a good job. Everybody follows that route, but very few people actually sees that they can not get where they want to go by working for people or companies or government or religious groups or anything. So they start doing something on their own, like starting a business, writing a book, becoming an entertainer, like singer or dancer, model, or whatever you call, right? Or movie stars even. But the thing is, the success rate of doing that is very slim to none. Because you, as an individual, are trying to do everything by yourself. But when you have someone who can support your ideas and your will, your venture, your journey, then it becomes much easier. So, I told you, sharing meditation knowledge to erase pain and suffering out of life and creating financial and spiritual success. That's what I wanted. How? By making heaven on earth, by gathering the right people, not the wrong people in the world. Because when the right people get together, they will never do any wrong things to hurt themselves or hurt others. Because we already have this common decency and common understanding that we understand and see each other, we can trust each other. So we can work together better. So our rate of successfulness goes up, skyrocketing. Rather than worrying about, oh, I have to do everything right. You're not good at everything. I'm not good at everything. If there are the areas that I'm not good at, then I don't want to try to do it. Because I am pretty sure I will fail doing that correctly. So I will just go ahead and ask one of my brothers or sisters who knows how to do it and who's good at that, so I can do everything successfully. That's the whole idea. Okay? Then another another idea comes along. The idea is, how can we recruit these right people into one relationship called membership? It's very easy if you really think about it. All you have to do is screen them. You have to see their traits, their history, or their mentality, or even sometimes their religious background and financial background. And then you can watch them for about a month or 2 or 3 to see if they are doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, imagine this. You cannot become knowledgeable about one subject, let's say mathematics or history. You have to study and you have to practice in order to become good at that subject, correct? then if they are studying that subject, then they will probably have a notebook. Then all we have to do is just check their notebook to see if they've been studying, if they understand what they have been taught. Does it make sense? So basically, I will provide these 10 commandments. The things that I do not want you to do, and the thing that I want you to do. And by doing it, it'll help you to shape up your life in a great condition. And that's gonna invite tons of people to help you who are following the 10 commandments. They're like one thing to do. I tell everybody, do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt others. And that's a great condition. You can do whatever you want if you think your action will not create any negativity to other people. Does it make sense? And also 9 things that you should never do as a member. But simply, it's basically about never sue anyone. Never get upset under any circumstances. Never be envious of others. Easy enough? Never get angry at anyone. Never show your anger. Never raise your voice. You can do that, right? And never complain about anything. Anything. Anything about the service or the condition of the products or whatever. Never ever complain about anything. Does it make sense? And never give excuses. Oh, I'm late because of the heavy rain, because of the traffic. There are tons of choices that you could have made not to be late. You could have left 2 days earlier if you were worried about arriving late. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? So never give excuses and never fear of anything in the world. If you have not done anything wrong, you got nothing to fear about. Even death. When you actually live your life in full, you don't ever have to fear of death. Me, I'll be very happy. Right now, if Mother Nature takes me out of this life, I'll be very happy to go because my life has been amazing. Even if I die tomorrow, I'll do what I want to do tonight. Does it make sense? I'm never afraid of anything, especially death. Let's say somebody comes in with a gun and pointing the gun in my head. I could be calm. Of course, I'm a human being before that, so I would get agitated a little bit and be shocked a little bit. But as soon as I realize the circumstances and if I analyze the whole incident right, I'll be okay. I'm ready to go. I'm not afraid of anything. Right? Now, never blame anyone either for whatever the accidents or incidents happen. If you come and cut my finger, I will not blame you because probably I do not understand, but I probably have done something to deserve what is happening right now to me. If it's chopping off my finger, I'll take it. But I will ask the question, why are you doing this to me? Do you understand? And last, but not the least, never ever expect anything free. Whatever you get, whatever you enjoy has a price tag on it. Never expect anything for free. There's no such thing as free lunch, they say. It is true. You're paying in one way or another. And these are 10 commandments. And everybody will follow these 10 commandments, meaning they'll be a great human being by practicing this. We make mistakes because we're human, born to make mistakes. So it's okay. As long as you make those mistakes without you knowing it or without the intention of making the mistake. Mistakes you can learn from. So those are the things that I always tell people, and those are the things that I check when I see the applications of these people who want to become our member. Now, our membership actually is quite different. It is under invitations only, meaning our members have to recognize you as a nice person, and then the member will invite you to be our member. Then you write your application to be a member. But if you don't see any member around you, then what you can also do is you can go to my webpage and email us the pre-membership application. And then you can write out all the information about you and send this application to us. And we'll see it. And then we'll let you know what we want you to do. And then we'll see you, such as, we have books, we have videos, and so on. We're going to ask you to read this book, write this paragraph, right? And then you will write it on your piece of paper or whatever, or even on the computer on our webpage under your name. Then we will see those things that you do. And then sometimes when you write it on a piece of paper, you can actually take a picture of that and send it to us. So all the information that you provide us will be kept in certain folder under your name. And then about a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later, we're going to watch what you are doing every day. Like writing journals, right? And all these different things that we will check. And we see you, the past record shows that you're worthy. Then we're going to grant you the membership. Does it make sense? And every member will be kept. All their record will be in our website under our database. And that's basically what it's going to tell everything, your whole life career, what kind of job you have done, what you are good at, what you enjoy doing, what kind of food that you love, and a whole 9 yards. And how many close friends that you have, whether you have children or married or divorced or whatever it is, what religious groups that you belong to, all the things will be there. And then out of checking all those informations, we'll see if you could fit in our membership. And the membership is very easy and fun and simple. A lot of people are very tired of working like you were, like I was. I was, really, long ago, long time ago. And a lot of people are lost. They're still trying to find a job and they cannot find a job. Yet, they have family responsibilities that they have to meet every day. Eating, shelter, clothing, or whatnot. Sometimes medications, right? But a lot of people are having a hard time providing all this. Then who can they turn to? Pretty much nobody. Even sometimes siblings cannot help their siblings, right? Sometimes parents cannot help the children. Sometimes children cannot help the parents, or grandparents, or relatives, or whatnot. They just can't. They just don't have the power to do so. But the moment that you are entered in the membership, I will provide you with the food if you don't have it. I will provide you with the shelter if you don't have it. I will provide you with clothes if you don't have it. I mean, I've been doing it all my life, especially recently. I travel and I see some people's tough situations and I do what I can do, right? I'm not a diver. If I don't know how to swim and save that person who's drowning, I'm not going to be the one who will dive into the water trying to save the person who's drowning and kill myself at the same time. I'm not a diver. I will try to find a way that I can throw something to save them, but I'm not going to jump right into the water and die together. I'm not a diver. So I will try to find a way that I can help those people, and chances are I probably will be able to find the ways to help. Because now, at this point, I mean, up until now, pretty much I'm all by myself. I'm one-man army that I go around and I try to do everything. But soon enough, I already have hundreds and thousands of friends who are ready, willing to jump in to my area that I want to do. And these people are always asking, what do you want me to do? I'm ready. Let me know when you have a web page. Let me know when you have anything that I can read, watch, buy, or whatever. And I always tell them every single day, Wait, the time is coming. So basically what I want is literally, by providing these basic necessities for these members, they don't really have to stress in their life, worrying about their food and shelter and everything. And I basically tell everybody, if you are tired, if you are sick, come to me. Rest. Don't do anything. Because I tell everybody, don't do anything that you don't like doing. Just try to look for a thing that you love doing, that you can enjoy doing. And then try to do that first, without thinking about making money to support your life. Then people get curious. Really? I can do that? Because I told them, don't ever get a job. Do not get a job to make money. Get a job if you want to enjoy it, if you like it, or if you have a purpose of getting that job. Like maybe if you want to open up a cafe or restaurant, then you want to work in a place where you can learn all this knowledge and wisdom and how to do everything. Then do it. Otherwise, if merely basically making money to feed you and to shelter you is a wrong reason to get a job. Why? Mother Nature created you. That means she is already ready to take care of you too. You just didn't find a way to do it. You didn't meet the person who can do that for you. But it was already meant to be. So I basically want to invite these people who are tired of working, tired living in the system. Just come and relax for a day, for 2 days, for a week, for a month. Just relax, and then you'll get bored. Then actually you will start thinking, what do I like to do? What can I do to enjoy? And then you try this and that. And then sometimes you click on certain hobbies or certain activities that you like. Then just keep on doing it. When you keep on doing it, then you get better. When you get better, guess what? You can actually share that knowledge and information to other people, to benefit other people. When you're doing that, I'll pay you for that endeavor, for that activity, for that work that you're doing. That's a great work. That's the way it should be in the world. Not getting a job to support my food, my shelter. That doesn't make any sense. And even the clothes that we wear. You know, I see people, I buy things not so expensive, right? I buy shirts, I buy pants, very simple. I only pay a few dollars. But I see people buying pants for hundreds of dollars, shoes for thousands of dollars, a jacket for $500, a little bag for $200, $300, $400. Don't you think it's too much? And they say, oh, I need a car to get around. Yeah, you need a car, but you can get a car for like $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 US dollars. But I also see people who are buying $100,000, $200,000 cars. Why? To show off. That's wasted. Don't you think? Don't get me wrong. I love those cars. I love those boats. I love motorcycles and everything. Yes, I did buy a lot of expensive cars, a lot of expensive motorcycles, boats, and everything. But what did I buy them for? Back then, in my history, I bought them because I loved them. But later on, I realized, wait a minute, I love those. That means maybe there are more people who would love to try it. So you know what I did? I started inviting people. Hey, you know what? If you want to borrow my motorcycle, go ahead and do so. If you want to borrow my bicycle, if you want to borrow my camping equipment, which I had tons of them. So basically what I want is, out of this membership, is that having a great intention for people and fellow members, and always look for and be ready to offer helps. to other people in the system. And another reason, another way that we can actually benefit our people, our members, is that whatever the services or even sometimes products that we have to offer, we will be able to give these people different discounts. If you are at the lower level of membership, and we have 5 different memberships, and it goes all the way up from family members, angels, commanders, elders, and saints. Every status will have bigger discounts on our services and sometimes products. Meaning they get discounts because you're a good member. Simple as that. But also that means we could actually work with you if you were to offer this type of services and products to other people. Okay? So that's basically what I want to utilize to keep up this membership. Now, before anyone becomes our member, I will ask a question. What can you do to change the world? Basically, what can you do to change the world? The first thing that you need to do is change yourself. You have to change the thought patterns, how you think and how you behave. You can never be a threat or negativity to other people. And then you dream of doing something positive. It never happens. You have to think of something positive and you have to start doing it. And then slowly but surely, that influence will grow. And it's gonna start affecting other people around you. So that's basically what I want. That's why I don't want any members to be negative in any way, to themselves and to other people. Okay, so there will be a lot of different things that we're gonna talk about. But I'm just gonna say basically that we have many questions that a lot of people are asking me every time I talk about M.O.M. And everybody says, well, how does it work? How did it begin? Or whatever, right? So the question, first of all that I hear often is, what is M.O.M? And like I told you before, M.O.M was Meditation of Millionaires. Because I wanted everybody to become a member. And I share these ideas and knowledges and things like that so they can implement it into their businesses, right? So Meditation of Millionaires sounded very, I don't know, should I say greedy in a way, because we're always talking about money. So I decided to change that to Meditation of Miracles, because we do believe in miracles. Do you believe in miracles? Miracles happen. But M.O.M, M-O-M, actually is Mother Nature. And I do love her, I do respect her, I do worship her in a way. And Mother Nature is amazing. I mean, basically that's the God that everybody believes in. I mean, they have different names. You know, they can call it like Buddha or Jesus, God, Mohammed, whatever you call it, right? But an entity is there. And I just want to call her Mom, Mother Nature. And she takes care of us. And then, like I told you yesterday, M.O.M, the mind, is very important thing. And the body, the M.O.M, is very important. So I always tell people, just recite M.O.M, M.O.M, and M.O.M. And then just keep on chanting it so you will actually feel the essence, feel the vibrations of M.O.M, M.O.M, and M.O.M. And soon you're gonna do that. And I have no doubt about that. So basically, what is M.O.M's goal? M.O.M's goal is very easy. To achieve the ultimate goals in life. To be happy, healthy, and be helpful to other people. Those 3 H's are the fundamental things that you should always think of when you think of M.O.M. You gotta be happy. Do you know how to be happy? A lot of people think, oh yeah, I'm happy when I buy something. No, that's only one thing. Do you know how to be healthy? Oh yeah, all I have to do is exercise or go on a diet, right? Or eat good food. That's all they know. And how about being helpful to other people. Sometimes you think you're doing something helpful, but sometimes it actually hurts other people. And that's not what you want. You gotta be wise enough to become happy, healthy, and helpful to other people. Okay, and so basically I want to help the people, and a lot of people say then, how do you do that? How does mom do that? Then I tell them, well, by providing and training the proven, simple methods of nature's laws to follow. Like I said, PPP, I told you, passion, patience, and practice that you need to do. And also, we have a lot of different knowledges that we know if you practice that, you'll become successful. And also becoming a millionaire if you want to. I mean, if the money aspect is the only thing that you want to follow, that's okay. But I usually ask people one thing to do though. Don't try to become rich just for yourself. I want you to have that passion to become rich and influential positively to other people with the money that you're gonna make. Then you will start feeling proud of yourself. Why? Just because you changed your thought patterns. Because you changed your intention. Not only for yourself, now you're gonna look out for the ways that you can help other people. Does it make sense? So that's basically it. And a lot of people also say, how did mom begin? Why did you start mom? You know what I tell them? I do not know. I usually say, I really don't know. Well, actually, but the thing is, it actually started when I was very, very young. I was always a child looking for the answers, I guess. And then, because of all those studying patterns that everybody goes through right now, I was the same person. I was a student, I was going to school, I go to church on weekends, and then I study hard or whatnot, but I never enjoyed it. Okay? But I did what I had to do. Okay, I went to school and then I got a job, but I didn't want to get a job, so I started doing a business and so on. And then because I was doing businesses on my own by myself, I had to do everything by myself. And in the procedure, I started learning what I should do and what I should not do to become successful. Yes, sometimes, couple of times I have failed doing my business, but it was never a failure because that taught me a lot of different lessons that I should not do when I do my business. And then I just kept on doing it. And then I started moving around, mainly between, here and there and whatsoever. But eventually, I started spending more time in the mountains, alone in the ocean, in a boat, all by myself, and I started having a lot of thoughts in my head. And then I go, wow, maybe this is something meant to be. And then I thought, well, I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I am willing to be helpful. Then how can I make this a system where not only me can do that, but other people can also do that by coming together? And that actually planted the thoughts and ideas of mom, I guess. So we basically, I started it, and I started naming myself the root. I like that idea because being the root, being the beginning of everything, and that controls all the well-being of that tree. And when I give all the water and all the nutrients to the trees bear fruits. And then they become repopulating, right? And I like kind of that idea. So I started actually giving lectures, teachings to some of the people around. And then I started teaching in bigger crowds. And that's how actually started. And anyway, I came to a realization of paths that can lead people to the level of life where we all can enjoy and utilize all the tools we already have. A lot of people think that we don't have the tools to become successful. That's wrong. We always have all the tools that we need, but we don't realize that yet. Or you have not found that tool yet. But better yet, you know what the biggest, most useful tool is for your success journey? A person. A person. We can call it a teacher or mentor or leader or whatever. A person could actually teach you all the things that you need to know, or provide you, or know somebody who can provide you with the things that you might need to become successful. So you have to learn how to treat other people. What did I tell you? Communication is a big thing, right? Without proper, good, trustworthy communications, relationships cannot exist. I strongly feel that, right? So that's what I usually say. Okay, and also another thing is, a lot of people ask me, how can we participate and learn the paths? How to become a member of us and start acting together? And my answer is also very easy. By reading and utilizing the program we have available on the homepage that we're gonna make, and the future apps. We're gonna create a lot of different apps. You know, apps for Mom's Whisper, apps for different things that you can record yourself or, write on and things like that. And the homepage or other platforms will provide you the information for free. Everything's for free. I will not charge a penny to anybody. You don't have to buy my book. I'm gonna give you one paragraph that you can read out loud, that you can write and practice. And I'm gonna give you a certain areas or a few sentences or whatever from Mom's Whisper, so we can start reshaping your thoughts. We're gonna make your subconscious, we're gonna train your subconscious and super subconscious level by giving you these Mom's Whispers. And that's gonna help you dramatically. And you don't have to do anything to get that. All I want you to do is just play it, put the phone in your pocket or right next to your pillow, and just dream away. Or just walk away. Do whatever thing that you do every day. So you don't have to show any extra effort. That's all you have to do. Also, free seminars and retreats can be available in the future. Everywhere. In Japan, Korea, China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Philippines, America, Mexico, Honduras, Nicaragua, Brazil, anywhere and everywhere. Because my book is already being translated into other languages, and then it's going to be available for those countries and those languages. And guess what? All the members who get involved of passing out these books or selling these books will also generate income that we can help them in their region, in their area, in their country. Does it make sense? So that's the way it should be. Okay, what about this? What is the main principle of the program? It's very easy. We all already have all the tools we need to make our life perfect. But we have never realized that fact. All the tools and information are hidden in plain sight. Instead of searching and learning the right knowledge, skill, and paths, just follow the simple instructions. We were programmed and educated wrongly, which makes people wander forever away from the truth. The truth is successful and enjoyable life, and that is very easy and possible if you look in the right direction. Okay, another one is, how much does the program cost? That's a lot of questions that I get. A lot of people say, okay, how much? How much do you want me to send you? Okay, is it like $100, $200, $10, $20? Is it every month or every year? And I say, no. You don't have to send me any money. Just do what I teach you. Just show me that you are doing it every day. Like doing the workbook every day like I told you to do, and that you're doing it every day now. And just by doing that, you're creating a great change in your life. Because what you do every day will inspire you in different ways. And then you will start becoming amazingly creative yourself. So I really don't have to teach you a lot of things. But if you want to learn the basic, I'll be more than happy to share that. But it is you. And that I will teach you what to do and how to do it. So you will actually create that thing without spending any money. What we offer to you is absolutely free. The lectures, seminars, and etc. Unless you choose to purchase the books or other products and services we offer for sale, we have amazing amount of different products available for anybody to purchase at a discounted prices for members, obviously. And quality assurance. We guarantee you the quality. We guarantee you the results if you follow our guidance, for sure. And I always do that. Even the book is available for you to print for free when you want to read it and write it, by a few pages every day. Our program has started and operated solely by my contribution for now. But later on, when we become bigger, then we're going to need your help as well. But right now, I'm handling it, and I'm very happy to do so. Okay, now, but we have many members also who are trying to participate in what I am doing. And I have a lot of personal friends who always say, James, I'm ready. Come on, let me get involved. And these guys are really ready to work together. But I always tell them, later, when I need your help, I'll let you know. Because right now, I will try. If I fail, it's okay. I can handle it. But I don't want anybody's involvement. And I don't want anyone to experience any negativity. So I am the one who's doing everything for now. Okay, well, anyway, this is a great new beginning for a lot of people. Because, now you think about it. In this country right now, how many people, if I tell them, oh, you don't have to work, I'll feed you. Oh, you don't have to work, I'll give you a shelter. A lot of people will come, right? Yes. Sometimes a lot of people ask me, how are you going to afford to do all that? Well, it's not that difficult if you know how to do it. I am doing it already in certain parts of the world. It's not on the surface that they realize it, but I've been doing it for many, many years. And I've been doing it and I enjoy it. Anyway, also another thing is, how can I become a member? Well, I usually, like I said, you can initially become a member when you are invited by our existing members. Then you can fill out the application and they will help you to start up the process and introduce you to the program. And after that, you can start the learning journey on your own pace. You don't have to read 5-10 pages a day. If you want to read one paragraph, that's just fine. If you don't want to do it, that's just fine. Just do it, but record what you're doing by writing the workbook, and also sometimes recording yourself, your voice or your video or whatever, and then you'll be able to later on upload it onto our webpage as well. And if you need any help, then you can just let us know and we can always help. And we will have 24/7 guideline or helpline, whatever you call it. You can text us and we can, answer back to you and everything. And there are 5 levels of program, like I told you already. And those are the areas, the higher. You need to become higher in the level. Because when you actually do all these things right, you should be able to jump up the level of your membership every 1, 2, or hopefully no more than 3 years. 1 or 2 years, you should be able to reach up the next level. But the significance of different levels, I will explain that to you later. But it's really good. Advantages and benefits of becoming a higher member is wonderful. Okay, next question that I get is, why some people call M.O.M Meditation of Millionaires or Meditation of Miracles? It's all the same, like I told you. Started with Meditation of Millionaires, But then again, I thought miracles would do the better, so I just changed it. And now we have both channels that we're utilizing. But, we'll just come as one later on down the road. When the root I started this teachings, my goal was to make people rich and happy, really. And I have done sort of exactly that so far, but not very effectively. When you follow my program, you can definitely be very comfortable in every aspect of life. Not only financial issues, but then again, emotional, psychological, spiritual, physical even. There's so many people that I have helped to regain their health. Eliminating their illnesses and ailments, hypertension, diabetes, and a lot of different things, negative things coming from bad habits of eating, breathing, sleeping, and thinking and whole 9 yards. So anyway, I've been doing this kind of stuff for many, many decades, and I enjoy doing it. And basically, over here, let's say I have written, I even guarantee that if you have been in the program for more than 5 years and you are at least a commander and still struggling in life. Okay, over here, a lot of people, well, this was a promise that I had for my members. If you do what I ask you to do, and if you show me that you're doing what I ask you to do, and if you are still struggling financially after 5 years, and you're at the level of commander, that means you've been doing this for at least about 3, 4, 5 years. Something is wrong. You're not doing things right. So basically, if you've been with me for 5 years and you're not financially independent, you don't have enough money in your pocket, and you cannot start your own business, something is wrong, something is missing. So you come to me. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you for whatever the business that you want to do, what kind of ideas that you have, and I'm going to make it better. And I'm going to really personally write these proposals to start a business. We're going to have a game plan to start this business. And then let's say that you want to open up a restaurant, right? Then we will see what you know and what you can offer to do this business and what I can do to help you. Does it make sense? What kind of menu are you going to sell? What kind of food are you going to make? What kind of people are you going to hire? But ultimately, what do you need to start a business? Money, right? Because you have to buy the equipment, and you have to rent a place, you have to hire people, you have to buy the ingredients and all. But you don't have to start with tons of money. You can start small too. So basically, I will write everything down. And then if you don't have money, I will offer you my money as an investment. Let's say you need $1 million. That's 55 million pesos. Let's say you need that much money, up to that much money, then we will try to see the plan, and then I will fund it for you. And then we're gonna start the business. Not only starting the business, I'm gonna ask my friends to help you too, because they already have businesses that they're running successfully. Does that make sense? So we're gonna do that business, and then let's see how it grows. But just because we did something wrong, let's say that we did not become successful with that business, something is wrong. And let's say that we have failed, which will not happen. I can guarantee you that, which will not ever happen, because before we reach that point, we're gonna have a lot of help of people. We will just revive it again. But basically, if we did that, you don't owe me anything. I don't expect you to pay me back for whatever the money that I have invested to you. But if you make that business successful, like I told you before, all we have to do is just share the profit, right? That's the way it will be. And that right there is gonna guarantee you the employment, the business, and profit, and happiness, and successfulness. And if you don't, if you fail and we fail the business, that is not also the end of our end of our relationship. Because I'm gonna fund you again when you have another business idea. And then we're gonna do it again. And even that fails, I'm gonna fund you again. Until you become successful. Does it make sense? Until you do not have the passion to go on, we will work together with you. That's what I want to do. So, by knowing that, I can guarantee anybody and everybody, if you follow my steps, you're gonna have hundreds and hundreds of ideas for businesses and products and whatnot. Let's say that you have a great business of creating this table, a very unique, very helpful table, that you want to build this. Then you need materials to do it, right? And you need machineries to make it. I will fund that. And then we'll make 1,000 or 10,000, 1,000,000 of these tables and market it outside. And I can guarantee you that we can become successful that way too. We can do all that. Okay, so another thing that people ask, let's see what it is. What other benefits are there for the members? Well, since Mom has the intention to start and operate numerous businesses like anything and everything, cafes, restaurants, hotels, and etc., we can offer jobs to qualified members and train you to advance in the system. Like I said, I want everybody to experience everything so they can be great at running anything that they get involved in. We can and will teach you and train you in the areas of your chosen career field. I'm not going to ask you to do something that you hate doing. I'm going to ask your opinion. If you're willing to try that area, this area, and then if you like it, try it. If you don't like it, let's say 2 months down the road, 2 weeks down the road, you hate the job, then don't stay there. We have another job that you can try on. By doing it, we're giving you a lot of training and experiences, and that's good enough. And Mom also offers a variety of supports to our members if they are needed. For example, like shelter and all the tools that you need in order to, let's say that you want to learn how to paint and you don't have the money to buy paints, the colors, then I'll provide that for you. Does it make sense? Because I know if you become good, then you'll be able to help a lot of people in many different ways using that kind of talent. Okay, another thing. How can Mom do all these costly things? How can you do all this? The root has to answer all these. And I already have thought of all these different areas that I can tackle these different things. Now, another one that a lot of people ask are, what are main principles to follow? Very easy, 10 Commandments. And also, one thing that I ask people to do, always have a great intention, good intention, not only for yourself, but for other people. And that's basically what you need to follow. What others are there to do? Okay, well, there are a lot of different things that you can do. But, for example, like you should do the daily workbook pages, which will serve you as a trainer and a milestone. It will include all your daily activities and things you ate, bought, regret, proud of, grateful of, and some of the business ideas and etc. And there will be other details to be shared as you continue. What other benefits are available when I become a member? The member will offer you numerous benefits and options to bring joy and successful of physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, and even financial areas. And we'll have a lot of different things such as rebates on your purchases or discounts and coupons or career opportunities and whole 9 yards. Now, other daily activities of members could be saying thank you. Anybody who says it, who hears it, or who is around it. Making good, right, and constructive choices in life is very, very important as well.